Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest podcast in town where we dish out all the latest gossip and news. I'm your host, Joan, and I'm thrilled to have you joining me today. So, let's dive right into it. The Met Gala has come and gone, but the fashion and drama are still fresh on our minds. This year's theme, Fashion is Art, brought out some incredible looks on the red carpet, and we're going to break them all down for you. First off, Emma Chamberlain stunned in a custom muggler gown that looked like a watercolor painting come to life. The top of the dress featured sweeping yellow brushstrokes around her torso, cascading into a multicolor skirt that was dominated by shades of blue. And let's not forget those unique sleeves, with long, thin fringe. It was a real showstopper. But Emma wasn't the only one who understood the assignment. Bad Bunny took a completely different approach, wearing prosthetics to appear elderly, complete with white hair and sagging skin. The look was meant to reference the Costume Institute's 2026 exhibition, which explores different body types, including the aging body. It was certainly a choice. And then there were those who missed the mark entirely. Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter wasn't even there, but some people thought she was. That's how forgettable some of these outfits were. We also saw Jisoo from Blackpink and Rosé, both looking stunning in their respective outfits, with many calling them one of the best-dressed duos of the night. All in all, it was a wild and entertaining night at the Met Gala, filled with fashion highs and lows. We'll be diving deeper into all the looks and drama from the event throughout the show. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. Today, we're diving into the drama-filled world of high fashion and billionaires. The Met Gala, that revered institution of style and excess, has found itself at the center of controversy once again. This time, it's not just about who wore what, but about the ethics of having Jeff Bezos, the Amazon mogul, as one of its lead sponsors and honorary co-chairs. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, what's the big deal? It's just a fancy party. But let me tell you, the Met Gala is so much more than that. It's a cultural phenomenon, a spectacle that showcases the best of fashion, art, and music. And when you have someone like Bezos involved, with his questionable labor practices and tax avoidance strategies, it raises some serious questions about the values we're promoting. And then, of course, there was the protest. Hundreds of bottles of fake urine were left at the Met, allegedly by an anti-billionaire group called Everybody Hates Elon. Yes, you heard that right, fake urine. The stunt was meant to draw attention to the fact that Amazon warehouse workers often feel forced to pee in bottles, rather than take bathroom breaks. It's a shocking and disturbing reality that highlights the darker side of the billionaire lifestyle. Now, I'm not here to condone or condemn the protest, but I do think it's worth discussing. The Met Gala is an event that celebrates creativity, self-expression, and beauty. But when you have billionaires like Bezos involved, it starts to feel like a celebration of excess and greed. And let's be real, who needs that much money? I love a good designer gown as much as the next girl, but not at the expense of basic human dignity. The Met Gala raised a record-breaking $42 million this year, which is wonderful for the Costume Institute, but it also raises questions about the cost of glamour. Is it worth turning a blind eye to questionable labor practices and tax avoidance just to have a good time? I don't think so. So, there you have it, folks, the Met Gala, where fashion meets controversy and billionaires meet their match. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We've got one last juicy story to dish out before we wrap up the show. You guys, have you been following the drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni? It's been a wild ride, let me tell you. So, it all started on the set of their movie, It Ends With Us, back in 2024. Apparently, there was some major tension between the two leads, and things quickly escalated into lawsuits and countersuits. We're talking allegations of harassment, online smear campaigns, the whole 9 yards. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joan, why should I care about some Hollywood feud? But trust me, this one's got it all. There are private messages from Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, trips to Mexico for stem cell therapy. It's like a real-life soap opera. And the best part? It's been playing out in the public eye for years, with no end in sight. But here's the thing, it seems like both parties have finally decided to call it quits. The case has been settled, and we're not really sure what that means for their careers. I mean, Blake Lively's husband basically sabotaged Justin Baldoni's career, and now she's facing some major backlash online. It's a mess, you guys. So, what can we learn from this whole debacle? Well, for starters, never litigate unless you absolutely have to. And secondly, the internet is a powerful tool, but it can also be your worst enemy. Just ask Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.